carbonated beer in a keg and you want to bottle it. So we rent the bottler here. You can take it home or you can use it here at the shop. Making this video just kind of tips and tricks on how to make it a little easier. So the couple things you're going to need if you don't have it, you need a regulator that has 2 lines coming off of it. One of them, obviously, if you're home brewing, has the gray connector, but it's important that the other one have one of the twist lock, the 1/4 inch threaded connections, because that's going to attach here. So you need a double regulator because the keg has to be the same pressure as the bottle when you're filling it, hence the name counter pressure. So real easy, you take the one that's threaded off. If you guys don't have it, we let you take this regulator home too. It's part of the rental cost. If you need CO2, we'll send you home with a bottle full with the regulator, and it's a $10 cost to rent, or for a gas charge, and then the rental on this. But we're just going to twist this in here and connect it. You want it a little more than hand tight so that it's not leaking. So it's just a number 14-inch wrench, so you need 2 of them, or a crescent wrench, but we just want to snug that up and tighten it. Now that's tightened it, let's hook up the beer that we're going to be bottling. Okay? So we're just going to take this guy and we're going to put it on the end line there, and we can turn on the CO2 for both of them because we are ready to fill. Now, on the beer side, you're going to get this little guy that comes with it. There's a quick disconnect that goes in here. Now, make sure it's shut off. Might be just good just to make sure all of these are shut. Shut. That way we don't have an issue. We want to make sure that this line, wherever you have it, does not go below the tap. So we're going to just kind of coil this up here and connect it. Okay? Once it's connected, if you guys did not shut this off before you connected it, beer is going to automatically start flowing. So make sure everything is shut off before you connect. All right, now we got the system all set up. Let's talk about bottles. So you're going to sanitize all your bottles. This little guy here is adjustable. It will move up and down. You don't want to force this in, right? You don't want to force that in, but you want it to be nice and snug. So depending on the length of your bottles, you might have to go up or down. So it's nice and in there. You saw how all you do is you push down on this little black knob. It will raise the bottle up, and then we lock it in. Okay? That should create a pressure here. So when we put in CO2 into here, we can actually then open up this guy. Okay, you can hear that. What's happening right now is CO2 is going into the bottle and it's pushing the air out. Let it run for about 10 seconds. Now we're good. So we're going to close it. Once it's closed, now you can, you probably didn't see that, but this little needle actually did kind of move up a little, showing that there's actually pressure in this bottle. So when we close this line, so we close the number 1 CO2 line, there is now the pressure in this bottle is the same as the pressure in the keg. So in theory, when we open up this, no beer is flowing into the bottle. And that's because the pressure is the same, and that's what we want. So beer is not going to start flowing into here until we crack the exit line to let CO2 come out. So as we start opening this, you're going to see, this is the first time I did. So here's the beer coming in, okay? And you want to go really slow so you don't create foam. Now this is sanitizer, so there's no foam, but you want to go nice and slow so there's no foam. You're going to fill it up till it gets to about the top up here. Now a little key, make sure you keep your hands open like this so that you can close it. If you hold it, okay, you're going to go either way. But if you hold it like this, the only way you can go is closed. Ask me how I know. I was sitting here one day like this, and it gets to the top, and I throw it open like this, and beer goes shooting halfway across the room. So if you hold it like this, the only place you can go is closed when you're ready to stop it. Now it's full, right? We need to go off, off, off. Make sure everything is off before you pull that bottle out. Otherwise, you're going to have beer start flowing out on you. Okay, and then we're just going to undo this, pull it out, cap it, and you're good to go. Make sure you sanitize your caps. All right, So let's do another one. We're gonna run through this again so that we know. So beer bottle in, sanitized. We're gonna lock it in. It's locked. We're gonna open up number 1, open up number 2. Okay, 1, 2, 3. So we're gonna open up 1, open up 2. We're gonna get all the air out. Now we're gonna close 2, let the pressure build. Okay, now that the pressure in the bottle has built, we're gonna close number 1. So now everything's closed. Now we're gonna open up number 3, which is the beer line. Beer has opened, but you see no beer has gone anywhere. It's because it's the same pressure. Then we're going to crack. We're gonna crack 2 to let beer flow into the bottle. Okay? Once we get it up to the top, here's another thing, guys. If there's a bunch of foam in here, it's okay to let it go all the way up. Okay? Just let it push the foam out. What's gonna happen is it's gonna start pushing the foam out right here, and you'll see the foam's gonna start coming out. Just let it push the foam out, right, until you get beer, and then shut it off. Okay? We can send you home with a hose that goes in here and you put it into a glass, because you can drink that beer later or drink it while you're bottling. No, it's not going to hurt you. But closed, closed, closed. This is open, right? So we need to close it. So closed, closed, and closed. Then we're going to pop this off, and we're good. All right. So that's how we bottle it, and there'll be another video on how to clean it and put it up before you bring it back. All right, guys. Thanks for watching.